The Quarry, you and I have different methods, but I can't.
You ever think about playing
Diplomacy is great, but more importantly,
Dialogue skips
you
are hilarious.
confirm the collectors are.
Why do I get the feeling you knew?
Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression.
You're holding something back.
I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march.
If this is a war, I'll lead an army.
I'll continue to track the collectors. When
Miranda and Jacob are...
Everyone else on this list was chosen.
I'll do the best I can with what you...
First, our intelligence suggests he may know.
I haven't even started.
I'm giving you...
All right.
I found someone you can trust.
I can't believe it. It's...
Okay, please do not crash. So far, so good. Jeez. Everything does not want to cooperate today. I would honestly vote this as one of the greatest games of all time. All time! Shrug. RNG. Oh, dude. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite Mass Effect game.
New Normandy, Commander.
Quiet, Jacob. I was talking.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Mordin Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
This enabled the Metal Gear series as a whole. Oh, hi, Edie.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
That conversation camera was great. You can see Shep's face through Edie's mouth audio thing. Your favorite Metal Gear game and favorite PS2 game is Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater? To be fair though, you never finished MGS2. Hopefully this is quick save. Yes. Playing as Raiden really turned me off from the game. Upgrad. From Counselor Anderson. On the off chance that the rumors are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put me on the council and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. Okay. MGS2 wasn't bad. What a thrill. The darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I melt into you. I have no idea what's going on. You guys are bonding over Metal Gear Solid 2, I guess.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, It's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
Under me?
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
What a fear in my heart. They're quoting the song from Snake Eater. Gotcha.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
Kelly's completely forgotten in ME3. Not completely. She, there's a little side quest involving her if she survives. You flirted the crap out of her and never got anywhere? Yeah. I want to say Kelly's one of the easiest people to flirt with. And she does like the stripper pole dance in your quarters if you romance her.
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
If she survives indeed. Wow, I'm just bad. Nah. Wasn't gonna tell you everything. No. Kelly, yeah, she loves everything. Like she said, she loves Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. I think when you get Thane, is that his name? She's like all gaga about him. She's into everything and everyone.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
I might do more than catch you, Kelly.
Now that's an enticing thought.
See?
Anything else you'd
So
like to
easy.
talk about?
She just flirts all the time. Rebel pie! I think you have to flirt with her whenever you get a new companion for her to like you. I think you're right, Jay. As well as flirt with her early on, yeah. Well, what's going on? She does? You do? What? I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. You know nothing about her.
Maybe we'll talk later.
Yeah, she's like the easiest romance option in all the BioWare games. She's easy. That's it. That's all you need to know. She is easy. Hey, Edie. Did the bone zone just crack a little bit? Oh, it's not going to happen, Jay. I'm just showing Pi how easy it is to flirt with
Nominal to profile.
Kelly.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Am I breaking into the bone zone? No. The brittle bone zone with Joker. That's nice.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
Joker. Wonder why you couldn't romance Joker. You can romance damn near everyone else. He's got Edie, plus Seth Green probably didn't feel comfortable. Just a guess? I don't know about that. Everyone could have someone, though, and he's been there since ME1. Yeah, I gotta agree with Pi as far as the Edie. It may have been like they decided that he and Edie would become... Because you can't romance Edie, right? Or can you? I have no idea. Because that would be messed up. You romance Edie and he's infatuated with her, and I don't know. But also, he's got brittle bone disease, and, you know, how would that work? He'd probably break a bone. Nope. Okay.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
She came into play late. Well, her body did. Alright, well, let's not give away too many spoilers, just in case people here don't know.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
She wasn't in ME1? No, but neither was Miranda or Jack, Thane, or I don't know if you can romance Zaid. I'll just stop. Okay, no problem. Have fun, Jay.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
I'm guessing there's going to be a block on this as well.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I didn't know. Thanks for spoiling the game, guys. They were all romanceable save the DLC characters. Gotcha. Technically, I didn't spoil anything. This is true. Jay did not spoil a thing.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
Unless you count romances. Although, to be fair, in most Bioware games, you can romance just about anybody. So it's not really a spoiler. Wish you could romance Kasumi?
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Never understood that.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove!
Like a
And
glove?
leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Ship cancer. I'm blaming Jay anyways. He's always out to spoil something for me. In Dragon Age, you could romance everyone. You really don't want to go down this road, Shaquan. You won't forget that Dragon Age dragon incident? Uh-huh. Wrecked.
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
God, you're such a downer.
Nice. Oh. There. Now you can't see. Can I not go in this room?
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Okay. How many soldiers have you lost yet, Shaquan? We need more Jokers on the Normandy. Oh no. Can barely handle one. So there's I can talk to E here.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts. While Normandy is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
Gotcha. Literally and not literally. Or anything. Oh, there's Jacob.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
Hi, useless AF boring character.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
You've lost 8 soldiers so far? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What difficulty are you playing on?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the elusive man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one link to each world.
All of them were rookies except 2. Is 8 a lot? It's all good. Keep at it. The more you learn, the better you'll get. Definitely. Not if you're new to the game, which you are. Don't listen to them. Still need to play XCOM and play it properly. Just keep getting better. So basically, it's a lot. Yeah, it's a game that you learn over time, and you'll probably restart 5 or 6 times before you feel comfortable enough to just soldier on. Yeah, haven't even been 48 hours yet. Exactly. You're gonna start over anyways. Well, you probably should push on until you think you're at a point where you can't make it. But
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the elusive man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the elusive man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
see what I mean? Yeah, I mean, you lost pretty much every fight. It's a game that pretty much the learning process is as much part of the game as the game itself.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Kind of hard not to get attached to these characters, especially after you name them. Yeah. It makes the game a lot more personal, definitely. Oh, why do I have Liara's picture on my thing? Did I knock boots with her in the last game? I don't know. I do not recall. Cassie wants to get wild with the Dalish tonight, but not really. Oh yeah, casual appearance. That's fine. Cerberus uniform's good. Good enough. Liara, my love. You don't care what happens to Jon Snow, but I'll be down if I let something happen to Senpai. Blue Asari butts for the win. Alright. Crew deck. Well, that's kind of awkward. Because the door just opens right there. Got people peeing and pooping and showering, and it's just all open for the world to see. Oh, did I not install the DLC?
Access to life support is restricted.
Huh. I need to do that after the stream then. Because I got all the DLC, well, all the story DLC.
How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, I like these little character building moments. Even though these are minor characters, I mean, it shows that they have a motivation, the reason why they joined Cerberus. Something tells me that DK would care what happens to Jon Snow. I think you're right. To date, Liara is your favorite romanceable BioWare character. Yeah, I said it. Nice. I always thought FTW meant F the world until just now. Oh, really? Yeah, it stands for the win. Wow. F the world.
The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
Woman's restroom.
The men's restroom is
Same
on the
thing.
port side of the ship.
Same thing here. All open to public view. Thug life. Oh yeah, Dr. Chakwas. She is in here, right?
What's this area of the ship?
The sickbay. It is equipped to provide short-term emergency care. In the event of critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a fully equipped medical facility.
You two had that moment in your life. You've been reading it wrong for years. Really? That can't be right. Okay, Jay, we'll see you.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Now that's a character I'd romance.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sickbay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
No, really. She's like the only character I would romance if that was an option.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
It is true, she does have way more character than Jacob. I think a potted plant has more character than Jacob does.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you.
Welcome back, Jay.
On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical.
Thank you for the follow,
I
Vay
trust you,
Round.
Commander.
I hope I said that right. Glad you could join the stream. Don't know why her conversation was one of the most interesting and memorable ones. Well, because she's very relatable. She's like down to earth. Other characters, not so much. But yeah, Jay, you just missed it. I was talking about Dr. Chakwas and how if she was romanceable, I would be entering the bone zone with her in this game, in this playthrough.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Find Brandy.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Of course. You don't blame me, Space Wind is awesome. So
Just
that's her
surprise
equivalent, huh?
again. Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.